Life's so much easier when it goes the way we want it to go. Pretty profound, huh? I thought I'd start with something that's not going to have anybody object or disagree with. So there's a statement. Now, if you do object to that, go ahead and let me know down below in the comments. But assuming we're all on the same page, in today's poems, we'll be looking at how things go, how we feel when things aren't going the way we'd like them to go. At the end of the day, that's when and where we're tested. That's where we face the challenges, and that will ultimately, these challenges help define who we are and what we've done here on this spinning rock that we call planet Earth. This poem is appropriately titled, Uncomfortable Here. Have you ever seen someone uncomfortable? It's almost intolerable. They can describe it, share it. You can console them, but you can't know what they're going through. Discomfort is isolating. That's a gift. I find peace in malaise. Yes, it hurts, but I'm usually capable of getting on top of it, like correcting an unruly dog on the end of a leash. Once it knows who's in charge, order gets established. Only a couple of times has it gotten the better of me, and that sucks. Getting on top of that pain, sit on your throne and enjoy the seclusion. You're the one and only. All the things that you thought mattered have been put away. Get uncomfortable daily is a good habit. You're more alive, making each day grand. Living comfortably is a shallow stream that too many dive headfirst into. Do you agree with my thoughts in that poem? I'll argue that being able to deal with some discomfort is a key to having a happy life. If you think that's counterintuitive, stop for a moment. I'd petition that the purest form of comfort comes when we move from a position of discomfort. If you don't agree, here's a test. Put it to the test. Do something productive but discomforting the very first thing in the morning. I tend to do this through some form of challenging exercise. Then see how you feel in the aftermath. And you might be saying, okay, Trip, so if I bang my head against the wall, it'll feel better when I stop? Thanks. Not for me. But hang with me for a moment here. Start your day with something of discomfort and then see how the rest of your day, not just the immediate aftermath, see how the rest of the day feels. You might be surprised to see that the hurdles, the obstacles, the bumps in the road become a little bit more palatable. They present less of an issue now, and in general, your days are better. And if, like me, for you that tends to be the case, a few moments in the morning of discomfort become something much better than they appear at the surface. Now, in my next poem, we'll be jumping into the most common reaction when we have discomfort or when things aren't going the way we'd like them to go. Let's explore the human reaction none of us like, yet we all experience. It's anger. It's a reaction I'm certainly no stranger to, and perhaps you might be surprised by my take on anger. This poem's entitled Anger and Its Joys. Anger's the original emotion. We're angry the moment we arrive, and if not, it's only a slap away. Might as well get used to it. It's unending going forward, undiluted and absolute. Rage is anger detonated, an explosion that's often met by an attempt to constrain it. How odd. Trying to restrain this discharge is about as fruitful as carrying water in your hand. The organic element of anger courses through each of us, our life's force. Restraining your anger's an outlandish idea. Then what should I do, you might ask? Some things in life don't have answers. Anger's a pressure valve that's just doing its job. Neither good or bad, a link in the chain of the human existence, and part of every day we're on this side of the dirt. Consider an improved relationship with this violent emotion. There's elation in releasing, letting go, voiding. That's where I've pitched my tent. Don't you dare try and infringe upon my ravishment. Like all good things, this too shall cease. I'm curious, how did that poem land with you? Let me know in the comments. Do you agree? Do you disagree? I have long wrestled with this emotion, and perhaps I view finding common ground, giving it a place to go, might end up being better than trying to stifle it or control it completely. I have not found many who side with me on this topic, and that's why maybe I've built this channel where I share the content that I do. I've always felt like I was on my own out here on certain topics, and I guess I'm conceited enough to think that maybe I'm right, so I put it on this channel. With that in mind, I want to share these poems now with you. I'm curious to know your thoughts and anxious to share them with you. I'll see you over there now.